1075 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
It's day 220 of the Rahsul Faison watch, give or take. Like a lot of us in our business, I just, ask questions of those, around the program about what's going on. And just, nobody can ever give us anything definitive because, one, they don't have anything definitive. That's up in Indianapolis somewhere. But I just, what's the real hang-up? And part of what prompted me asking this, even further here recently, we had a conversation on the show yesterday for a while about this. And some of you have asked, why hasn't he sued? And I think it's a very good question. Mm-hmm. Diego Pavia got his ruling because he sued, and he got a court order. There's a kid who plays at Indiana. He's from Texas. He grew up in Texas, and so he sued in Texas. And he got a judge to grant him at least a 2-week ability to practice with Indiana because the NCAA says, hey, bud, for sure, you don't have any eligibility left. And this kid is trying to argue, this kid from Texas who, again, plays for the Hoosiers, that, hey, the years I was at junior college, which was 2 years plus a redshirt year in junior college, shouldn't count at all. Mm-hmm. Just shouldn't even count. Because he's also played – the kid's also played 2 years at Indiana and a year at Ole Miss, and wants to have another year at Indiana. And by my count, that's 7 years in college, 6 years of playing ball.
Yeah.
Now you got the COVID year, and the NCAA says, "Hey, we gave you the COVID year." Mm-hmm. So this judge in Texas didn't rule for him to be eligible to play, but to practice for 2 weeks because the NCAA, unlike Rahsul Faison, NCAA denied this kid's ability to practice because they're like, bro, you played 6 years. Mm-hmm. So
now his is closer to Pavia because Faison, his thing is about a gray shirt year in Marshall and when does clock start?
Correct.
The Pavia thing was JUCO shouldn't matter. And that's what this kid's kind of going down the Pavia road. Doesn't it feel more cut and dry to take that to court?
And I asked about that today, and the answer I got was that's not what Sewell's doing.
Right.
And I can't sit here and share tons of detail because I don't have it, but what I did learn is there's a feeling that, and I think we've mentioned this, and others have too, but I got it reiterated to me a little more clearly today, that just there were some issues with how Marshall, this is probably the wrong way to put it, Terry, but it's the best way I can articulate it, helped him matriculate. And I know that's probably not quite what it is, but
matriculating himself through the system.
Yeah.